Beauty and insanity are both in the eye of the beholder of the ski run. What makes a ski run one of the world's most famous depends on where it was held and what the beholder thinks about the run. If you live in North America, your insane ski run list will be different from someone who lives in Europe. But according to many people's opinion, here is a list of the top 06 most insane ski runs ever in the world. Strafe, Kitzbühel, Austria. Although you might not be familiar with the Strafe Run, it has been the site of the largest sky race in the world every January for the past 8 decades. Every year, the Hahnenkamm is considered to be the most important sporting event in Austria. Even though you might not be able to finish the 2-mile course in the 2 minutes it takes the pros, you still have an obligation to go there at least once in your life and pay your respects. Every great ski racer in the history of the sport has dreamed of taking first place in this competition. Corbetts Color Jackson Hole, Wyoming, USA. Skiing down Corbetts is considered by many to be a rite of passage. It begins with an infamous freefall drop of 39 meters into a slope that pitches at more than 50% depending on the route you take. Those who work up the nerve to take the plunge report that it's not nearly as difficult as they expected it to be once they'd skied it, done it after the fact. When one of the resort's original surveyors, Barry Corbett, saw it for the first time in 1963, he immediately recognized its potential as a skiing destination in the future. In 1967, a local ski patroller named Lonnie Ball was the first person to do it after it had been attempted for the previous 4 years. Hidden Valley, Cortina at Ampezzo, Italy. A stunning blue-red 8 kilometers, 5-mile, run from Cortina's Livagioi, 2750 m, peak. In Europe, blue indicates an easy trail and red indicates an intermediate trail. After the 360-degree views from the terrace of the Livagioi mountain restaurant at the top, the trail carves its way through vast and towering dolomitic structures, passing frozen waterfalls that somehow give it a secret private feel, hence the name, Hidden Valley. It's rare that you'll come across more than a handful of other skiers on the run. The Wall, Porte du Soleil, France, Switzerland. The Wall, also called the Swiss Wall, La Mer Suisse, or La Pas de Chavanette by Swiss people, is a steep mogul field on the border between France and Switzerland. It is in the middle of a huge ski area called the Porte du Soleil, which is made up of 12 ski resorts in both France and Switzerland that can be accessed with one lift pass and offer a total of about 650 kilometers of runs. Like many other runs, how hard it is to ski, the Wall depends a lot on how the weather is that day. If it's cold and hasn't snowed in weeks, those big moguls will be icy. And if you lose your edge, you're likely to go for a long, bumpy slide. It can sometimes be less harsh though. Gun Barrel, Heavenly, California, USA. Gun Barrel drops 610 vertical meters of continuous moguls down the face, the mountainside above Heavenly's California base lodge. It is thought to be the most famous bump in the world. The fall line is pretty steady, so all you have to do is bend your knees and go. The main things that change are how big the moguls are or how good the snow is. If you are brave enough to look up for a moment, you can see beautiful views of Lake Tahoe. The run is usually only groomed once at the beginning of the season. It has been the site of the U.S. Freestyle Championships. At this point, the run is briefly a great high-speed, steep cruiser, but the moguls grow and grow as the season progresses and more people ski it. Pista Ventina, Zermatt, Switzerland to Cervinia, Italy. Although it is known by a variety of names, the Pista Ventina is in fact a stunning slope for intermediate-level skiers and snowboarders that is open for snow sports on each and every day of the year. It begins at the nearly 3,900-meter high top lift station of Zermatt's Glacier Ski Area, across from the Matterhorn, winds its way across the border into Italy, and then descends to the resort of Cervinia. This makes it the highest lift served point in all of Europe. The distance of the run is 11.5 kilometers, and it descends almost 1,800 vertical meters. This descent is absolutely breathtaking, as it passes through a variety of beautiful landscapes. If this video is helpful and enjoyable to you, don't forget to subscribe to us and comment below. Have a nice day.